There you go. Well, you've got clothes on its way. I've got some. Someone managed to get me. Yo, look at that.
This is amazing.
Is that full?
Yeah.
So, for everybody on Dan's Instagram saying they've had this when they were a kid, no, you haven't. This is brand new. We stayed up till midnight to order this. Set up an alarm and everything. Brand new set.
What people think they've got. What people think they've got. Yeah. So this is a tribute set to this boat, right? This boat came out. I think I got this when I was either 5 or 6.
Was that 87?
Yeah, about that. It might 87, 88, something like that. So that's the Black Seas Barracuda, I think it's called.
Is that the one you dad stayed on built?
Made this is a new set that they've made that's like a tribute to that, which it kind of looks the same, but it's a desert island, like a shipwreck.
You can tell it's because it has spider on it.
They're for authenticity. But then if you look at the back of it, this is fucking brilliant. Because like you remember back in the day, hang on, I'll come around there. You remember back in the day when like you got a Lego set and then you turn the box over and it had 2 or 3 other things you could build with the same set.
Yeah,
right?
different.
They fucking gave up on that a while ago, which is a bit disappointing. But check this out. That at the bottom, look, can you see? Like you take the bits of the boat.
Oh shit!
Shipwreck, and they fucking go together as a new boat.
Hey, that's nice. Right? Yes.
So that's fucking awesome. And then, what else have we done?
And then he orders a lot of stuff online.
Have you seen the Stranger Things Lego set yet?
Yes. Oh, but he hasn't seen it yet. So
no. Well, I tried to talk to him about it before, and because he's not seen Stranger Things, it was pointless. But now you're there, you can convince him to watch it.
Obi-Wan's hut arrived.
Nice. Dude,
I found a brand new Lego pirate ship that I've not built up yet. Can you fucking believe that?
It's lying about.
Literally just lying about in a cupboard. I didn't even realise it was there. I thought this was an empty box and I'd already built that ship. How bad's that?
Well, Stace.
What's the one that you have that's similar?
Veronica's grandma thinks I'm a drug dealer because I've got so much Lego.
Legos. Because you've got so much as Legos.
What am I getting?
The one that's similar to that one, because it has like a similar flag, a sail thingy.
Oh, the other one.
So the door keeps ringing, and he acts surprised every time, like, "Oh, what could that be?" And
like,
it's like,
"You got a problem."
He's like, "Oh, what can that be? I don't know. What can it be?"
Is it like a fat girl eating chocolate bars in the toilet at work?
Yeah. So this is the one that looks similar to that one he says he does.
I'm sure Dan had a T-shirt, an Outlaw T-shirt with a similar skull as that on it.
Yeah, it did.
Similar, not exactly the same, but like almost down the Nemesis or the old school, like the really old one you had.
You know what this looks like? You know when you go to a nutritionist and they show you like the difference between 5 pounds of fat and 5 pounds of muscle? This looks like the fat part.
So many people have been to the nutritionist to find that out. So many.
I've been to lots of
Yo, is that Slave One?
Dude, let me tell you about this. Let me set that up.
Yeah.
Yo.
We got fucking pirate ships coming out of our arse.
And you got spaceships as well.
Dude, the Lego Star Wars stuff.
Everything Boba Fett.
It's badass, isn't it?
Of course. So this is a set that one of the original sets that came out that I never got. There's been a couple of slave ships, but this is definitely the best. Check this out, right? So we've got Boba Fett's in the cockpit. You see him in the cockpit.
Yeah.
As it comes up, takes off, we know it tilts like this.
Yeah.
Booster on the back, and he fucking sits up.
Yeah. Is there a Han Solo in carbonite on there as well? Does that come with a Han Solo?
He's in the boot. He's in the trunk down here, look.
Of course he fucking is.
But then if you flip it, oh, he's really there. He's thawed out.
I thawed out.
It's amazing. And I did buy this the other day as well, because obviously Mandalorian's badass. So I bought the whole Mandalorian crew as well.
Oh, man.
Basically just loads of different versions of Boba Fett, which...
I need to get them.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Well, it's almost making up for the fuck-up that episode 2 was. innit? You know, the Clone Wars with fucking Jango Fett, when it was just like New Zealand turned into all Boba Fett's. You remember?
Yeah, but they're clones of him. Boba Fett's a clone of Django.
Yeah, but it's shit though, isn't it?
Why?
I didn't like it at the time.
Great movie, admittedly.
No, that was the problem. I was still scarred from Jar Jar Binks, and whatever it was like a Channel 5 matinee love film.
Best Jar Jar Binks ever. It's so cute.
You don't like Jar Jar Binks?
Mate, I made a lot of money off of episode 1. Are you going to do the impression, Mr. Tinker?
I tell you what I have realised, though, is the same voice that I do for Jar Jar Binks is very similar to the hormone monsters. You know the shitty old crooked hormone monster.
Yes.
That Coach Steve.
Hey, Steve. Keep on backing me.
Hostile.
And Jar Jar Binks is very similar.
Katinka.
Yeah, it's bad.
Jar Jar Binks' voice.
Maybe that's Jar Jar Binks now. Maybe you just hit the bottle really hard. It's like, so I'm going to go, I got to leave this galaxy, boys. And they're like, oh, there's a job opening. It's like, what's that? It's like, hormone monster. He's like, okay. That big fucking ball. Gets there and just fucking gets into a bit of trouble. It's his fucking crystal meth hard. Dog the bounty hunter sends him to prison. He turns his life around. He's a fucking hormone monster.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's well, I went on the other day because Stace said to me, she says, if you we always do that standard thing as a couple where it's like, yeah, don't buy me anything for Christmas, don't buy me anything for my birthday, blah blah blah, and you always go out and buy each other stuff. And to be fair, I mean, she always smashes everything out the park. Right? It doesn't matter what it is, no matter what she buys, the amount of research that goes into it and the amount of stuff she looks into before she buys me whatever she buys me. Even if I've specifically requested, I want this specific set or this shirt or whatever, she'll do a research. So she sat the other day and she was like, what do you want for your birthday? And I was like, nothing, don't worry about it. So look on Lego, have a look, see what there is. And I was just saying to Veronica, I found the Stranger Things set. And it's
with the upside down.
Hey, how fucking cool! I mean, you don't even have to watch it to know that that's fucking cool.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, and it does look like a really cool set.
180 boys. I just can't do that because I would probably be able to make it 30 times over with the amount of Lego I've already got. It's just the booklet and a couple of specific pieces. That'll be all it is. So, what I did do, because you know how I'm a bit of a weird geek when it comes to board games and stuff I can do with the family. Like games, so we play a lot of Monopoly Deal, which is a card game version of Monopoly.
Yeah.
We play.
Did you ever try Movie Maker?
We've still got it downstairs. We've got that. That's next on the pile because, to be fair, we've been too busy swearing at each other and threatening to leave to be able to sit down and have a wholesome family game night. But I got a game called Clask. And if anyone's out there and they're bored, Clask, I think it's a Danish game, and basically, it's a tabletop game, and it's a cross between like football and air hockey. Okay, so it's like this. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, that sits on your tabletop, and your hands underneath with a magnet, and you're holding a stick, and you've got a counter on top, and you hit a little ball, and basically you've got to get the ball into a goal each side. It's fucking brilliant. It's daft, but it's about 30 quid, but it's really fucking good. So
it looks like a pool, like you know those
it's about this big.
Yeah, football table.
Yeah.
It's not a foosball. I've just got my football table outside as well. So I've just put that out. I bought that years ago, but it's one of them again. I've got to try and make the kids good before I can start playing properly. Because it's one of them. You know, you're like, oh yeah, you did really well. You scored. They would never score against me ever. Ever. So
you're wearing your hustler hat, especially.
Ever. So what I found yesterday was there's this game called it's called Crokinole. I'd never heard of this. So this is my latest purchase. I went from Lego and flannel shirts to buying myself this. So that there is a big wooden board with these discs either side, and basically there's lines around the edge like a dartboard, which are for scoring, and then there's some pegs in the middle, and there's a hole. So the hole is where you need. Fuck off. The hole is where you need to get your counter in, and those little to stop it. So basically, you sit opposite and you flick the discs in. This is how fucking stupid it is. Like no one's ever heard of it, but apparently it's meant to be the bollocks. And the board's like this big. It just means though, there's like times when all we're nearly doing is killing each other. So if I can say, let's have a game of this, it just seems to wash everything away. Yeah, it doesn't really work with let's watch a TV together, let's watch film or movie together, because they're still fucking ramped up afterwards. It's always, let's do this. Let's have a bit of a competition, and they're fucking all about that. They're overly competitive. So if they can get a win over Dad, which with things like Clask and things like that, it's not as much about like experience and knowledge. It's more about fucking luck.
Yeah.
Skill. So yeah. So
we were talking earlier in the year. One thing I want to get for this place at some point is a pool table.
Boy,
we were talking about slate bed pool tables, and I was on the flight on the way back home looking at them one time. In hindsight, now I'd have been fucking awesome at pool.
Imagine
had I one in the house already. I'm still tempted to kind of order one actually.
I still reckon you could get one. There's still there's guys collecting stuff. The only thing is getting 3 people in masks up your stairs to be able to deliver it through your phone, because it's heavy. They are heavy as fuck.
This is the problem, isn't it? And plus, Veronica seems to have decided that that's her favourite room to lay in on the floor. So I don't know where else the pool table would go now. She's kind of up to that. Of all the rooms in the house, she lays on the one.
For ruining it, Veronica.
Right.
That's her idea.
That's the pool table room.
Yeah, I do need to get one, but it needs to be an outdoor one because.
Well, it's close to all the snacks. Okay.
This is it.
Find a different room.
It's close to my biscuits and cottage cheese, so. If we buy her a little mini beer fridge with cottage cheese in, do you reckon we could just like tease her out the way into another corner?
You just put drips of cottage cheese through the kitchen.
It could be bought.
Yeah, with cottage cheese. Keep speaking. Here you go. This is. It's not a pool table, but it's a proper FAS pub style foosball. It's fucking brilliant. I love it.